Welcome to the O Canada Stitch Along. I can't figure out my camera the right way, so we're just going to start right here with the pattern. Okay, if you've printed out the pattern, it's got 6 pages. And it starts with page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The gray parts is where the pattern piece before that overlaps. So like this shows the last 3 rows of stitches from this part of the pattern. This is these 3 rows. So what I've done with the 3rd page is I've already cut like this part off and I've lined it up where it belongs over the 3 rows and I've taped it together. Okay, so that's what the last section looks like. And so now I will cut off this and we'll tape that together, and I'm going to cut off this part and tape this piece to this bottom piece. I'll be right back. Okay, I've done that where I've cut the bottom part off and I've matched it up over the 3 shaded lines, and now I have these 2 pages taped together, these 2 pages taped together, and these 2 pages taped together. I'm not going to put my whole pattern together because that's just too big and too many pieces of paper. So I just like to work mine a couple pieces at a time. As I said, I like to start my patterns right from the center or figure out where I'm going to start from the center. You'll notice on the printed pattern, there's a little arrow here. That's the center of the pattern design, and it would go the whole way across. And there's also an arrow right here at the top, and that's your center going down. So this is actually at line 51 of the design. Your grid is marked in 10 stitches to the grid. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. On the 51, that's where the center is. So I counted 51 down on this side, put a little arrow, and then I like to color mine with like a red pencil. So that lets me know where the center line is through this whole pattern. You count down the same, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, the 51. The 51 over here. I cut this part off. And then I draw a line through there. Did the same thing over here. 51 down, marked it, drew a red line. There's only one big long red center line, so once I taped these 2 together, then I just drew a line the whole way down to the bottom. And so then you'll see as you go along, eventually, this middle line will overlap this line, and this line will overlap this line. Okay, so I know that my center, and I think I'm going to start maybe with my O. So I'm going to come down from the center. Okay, so then I marked my fabric. Okay, I just folded it in half, both directions, took a regular piece of thread, and I sewed a line down this way and a line across this way. So I know that if I want to start in the center, if I count in, okay, the center is, there's 4 stitches here, 10, 10, and 7. 8. 8 and 10 is 18, and 10 is 28, so 31. Wait. Never mind all that. Okay, right here's the center of your chart, okay? So what I will do, because I want to start with my O, is I will count up from the center of my graph, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I will go over 3 more. 1, 2, 3. That'll start me right there on that on that heart, which is the very bottom of my O. All right, so that's how you figure out where to start. That's how I do it, from starting in the middle, okay? Or you could, come to the middle and start in the wheat if you want. Or some people might come over and start with this A. But I'm probably just going to work my middle section first. If you want to start from your edge, you could just go count up from your center line, 10, 20, 30, 40, 42 up will start you right there on that top border. But you'll have to come in however many extra inches or count over from the center, which would be, this is 8, 10, 20, put this with this, that makes it 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Actually, 99 stitches over. So you could go this many stitches up and this many stitches over. And that'd be where you start if you want to start in the corner. Okay, so that's how I'm going to start. If you have any questions, you can send them to me on Instagram at #OCanadaSAL. You can send me an email message at sherryphillips1@gmail.com, or you can send it to me at North of the Border Stitcher on Facebook. And I'd be glad to help you out. But I am going to start right here with the big O in O Canada. All right, let me see if I can switch this around. I don't think I can. Well, here I am. I don't know if you can see me. Welcome to the Stitch Along. And remember to take pictures and post them to #OCanadaSAL. Thanks. Have a good day. Happy stitching.